timing and the statement from the PGA Tour today?
You're going to have to tell me what it was.
Well, they've suspended all 17 players from the PGA Tour now.
Obviously expected. You know, the PGA Tour has to, they have to do what they feel is necessary. Obviously, I mentioned earlier in the week, I don't think it's healthy for the sport. You know, we're here because we believe we're independent contractors and we can do, we should be allowed to compete and play where we want to all over the world. You know, a guy like Sergio Garcia has been doing that for the last 25 years of his life. I've been doing it for the last 20 years of my life. You know, with no hesitation and no arguments from anybody. But, you know, we're in the midst of a competitive threat. We have, you know, a compelling option, which is not agreeable by the big tours in the world. And we have a situation. So it's disappointing. Not a whole lot we can do about it. Obviously, as players, we're here understanding the consequences of what may lay ahead of us, and you know, obviously we're trying to operate best we can, and you know, LIV, the team at LIV have done a phenomenal job helping us navigate those potential consequences, and have said they will stand by us as we go through this this process.
You were listed as one of the people in the PGA Tour letter who had resigned his PGA Tour membership. Is that correct? We didn't get that before.
Yeah, I actually resigned about 30 minutes before I teed it up today. You know, it was a tough decision. I wanted to keep the moral high ground and kind of remain a member of the tour, because I really didn't feel like I needed to resign or that I should have to resign. You know, it was a very difficult decision. I kind of resigned out of an abundance of caution, honestly, just because I felt like, you know, it puts me in a less litigious situation regards, you know, getting drawn into anything unnecessarily. But like I say, I didn't want to resign. Yeah, I love the PGA Tour. It's been great to me. Yeah, this is not about the PGA Tour as a bad tour. This is about wanting to be able to add on additional opportunities to my golf career. You know, so really hard. It's you know, this, unfortunately, this is kind of be short-term pain. But I think all the players that are here this week have only been strengthened in their confidence that we're making the right decision here, because we feel like the execution level that we're seeing here, the passion, the love of the game of golf that these guys have at LIV is, that's the reason why we're here. And I feel like confidence has been strengthened, even in the face of consequences which we knew were kind of on the horizon.
How much have you talked with other players who resigned this week? Have they talked to you about their decision?
Yeah, I've spoken to some players. Obviously, we've spoken to the lawyers. You know, we have the LIV legal team, which are fantastic. We have our own legal team. Some players have decided that, you know, like I said, out of abundance of caution, that they were going to resign and just try and stay away from any litigation. Some guys are kind of exactly like I said earlier. They believe that they shouldn't be in the situation where they have to resign. They don't feel like they're doing anything wrong. Okay, we haven't been issued releases. We feel like we should have been issued releases. We've done it for the last 20 years, operated all over the world. We're in the UK, you know. You got players like Ian Poulter, myself, and Lee Westwood. Like, you know, we're in our home markets here. You know, we should be allowed to operate here as professional golfers. But hey, listen, you know, we all know the situation's about something bigger. It's you know, it's competition, and it's not liked. And you know, they're having to play the game the way they feel they have to play it, which is playing hardball, you know. So like I say, we feel confident that we're well protected, and you know, we're going to just try and do our best.
Last question.
What's your feeling, Graeme, about the European Tour and how they might react? What's your hunch?
I don't have really much of a hunch there, Ian. I got to be honest. It's you know, felt like the PGA Tour was going to take the hard stance. We have a strategic alignment, strategic alliance, excuse me, and you know, will Keith follow suit? I hope he doesn't. I really don't. I think he has a fantastic opportunity here with a lot of European players and European Tour players that would like to subsidize their schedule with other events, especially if we're not allowed to play in the PGA Tour. So I really hope the European Tour makes a good decision. They may have to follow suit with what Jay and the PGA Tour are doing. So watch this space.
That's it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Graeme.